What's up, man? Good evening. Trevin, I'm here. Where you at, Trevin? I'm here. Let's see here. All right. So we got foosball. We got the Vikings and the Bears. We got the Bears. Oh, we got a vote in already. We got a vote in. We got one vote for the Bears. One vote for the Bears. So. All right. So, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man. So, man, Trevor, you asked me to get on, and I do, and you ain't here, man. The heck? What the heck? I ain't doing that. We got the Bears and the Vikings. Let's see here. What's up? I saw that, man. I know our safety goes down for the year. I know. That sucked, man. Man, we can't afford to, lose players. I mean, we're already a bad football team anyway, so. I don't think that was a Loomis decision, but I don't know. Right. I'm not sure if that's a Loomis decision or not. I don't know. Trevin said, "Let's go. Let's go. We got Trevin. You got who you got tonight? You got the Bears or the Vikings? I'm gonna pick the Vikings. I'm gonna pick the Vikings. I'll pick the Vikings. So we got what, about 15 minutes of kick. So the Vikes. You're in a tornado. That's not good. So I got a little ticker on the bottom. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but it shows like baseball scores. I don't know if I don't know. Like I just found it like today. It might be nice during NFL season and college football. So what's up, Kyle? Yeah, it might be good then. I don't know. But anyway, now. Yeah, so looks like I'm gonna go 0-2 in my fantasy leagues week 1. It's all right. I don't want to win. I don't want to win week 1. I'd rather win. When it counts. So yeah, I'm already gonna be 0-1 in both my fantasy leagues. That's all right though. Got to figure out what players I want to play going forward. So I know I lost to you twice. Unless Justin Jefferson gets like 80 points tonight, I'm gonna lose. That's about the only chance I have is if Justin Jefferson gets like 40 points, which is probably gonna be highly unlikely. So the champ is going down. Oh no, man! The champ is going down. Oh, I can't go down. I got that trophy. What's it at? Let me see. Hold on. You're here. I'll get it for you. Hold on. Here it is, Trevin. Here it is, Trevin. Here's my trophy. Here's my trophy. Here's my trophy, Trevin. Look at it. Look at it. Shall I put it back here? Shall I put it back here so you can look at it? That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Shall I put it right there so you can look at it, or you can't even see? You can't really see it, can you? Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. it right there now. Oh, you really can't see it. I'm gonna have to hold it up like that the whole stream. Yeah, I'm the champ. I'm not giving it back. I'm gonna win again. I'm gonna win again. Yeah. So. Hey, man. Oh wait, we got. I'm so glad I get to when I do a game when Joe Buck's calling it, I get to turn it down. I don't have to listen to Joe Buck. I like that. I don't listen to Joe Buck. Ugh, excuse me. Oh man. Yeah, I'm curious to see how J.J. McCarthy plays. This is really his first game that he's playing. So, oh, you mean Collinsworth? Well, Collinsworth doesn't do play-by-play, so you don't have to listen. You don't have to listen to Collinsworth as much as you do Joe Buck. So, let's back up. J.J. McCarthy was a Bears fan growing up. Now he's playing against the Bears. Man. So, but yeah, so. There must not be many baseball games going tonight. So the Bears are taking the field. They got about 8 minutes of kickoff. So Caleb Williams versus J.J. McCarthy tonight. Man. Oh man. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be nice to watch a team that actually has an offense. I don't know. The Saints, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh man. Oh. But Juwan Johnson makes that catch down the end zone. Maybe we go for 2. Who knows? And Juwan Johnson had a good game until he didn't. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Oh, cicadas are out, man. Them damn cicadas are out. So what's on ESPN? Yeah, I can watch the Manning cast, can I? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll watch. Then that way I don't have to listen to I don't have to listen to Joe Buck. Yeah, we got NFL kickoff on NFL Network. Man, what else they got on TV tonight? Oh, they got the Rockford Files. Man. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully this is a good game tonight. Like last night was a really good game. Baltimore had that game won until Derrick Henry fumbled. Man, that was wild. That was wild. When Derrick Henry was having a great game until he fumbled. Oh, me, man. I got to get ready for Saturday, man. The Gators. Gators and LSU. Man. Why is one TV so much further ahead than the other? I mean, it's like 15 seconds ahead. Man, I have to watch it. I'll watch it on the other Fire Stick TV. This guy's a pretty good singer. He's doing a good job. Let's get on ABC 2. Let's see. ABC 2, let's see. Is it on the antenna? I might be a little. Let's see. Yeah. That's crazy. The digital antenna is behind the Fire Stick. There's no way. That's crazy. How's the Fire Stick ahead of the antenna? How's that even possible? Man. Look at that. I am live on the antenna. That's crazy. Man, have they gotten better with the latency? Apparently they have, because it's ahead of the antenna, which is crazy talk. Man. Anyway. Man, so where's everybody at, man? Nobody talking? Nobody saying anything? Ain't nobody talking? Man. I found a movie to watch on the other TV. Out in the swamp, man. Whew. My Ernest costume came in today. You got a Ernest costume? You're gonna dress like him for like Halloween or something? Did you bet? I was impressed with Rattler yesterday. He played well enough for us to win. Yeah, too many penalties, and Juwan Johnson dropped the touchdown pass. Let's see. Yeah, too many penalties, and Juwan Johnson dropped that pass in the end zone. That wasn't Rattler's fault. Should have caught that. Should have caught that. But, anyway, where's my points? Not gonna show you my points. There we go. Damn, I got like I got 50,000 points. I need to start winning some bets. Shit. Damn. Better start winning some bets, man. My points are going down. Damn. I must be losing a lot. Man. Oh wow. Damn. I'm losing my points. So I got. Hey, can you see the score ticker, Paxton and Randall and or Trevin? What do you think about it? Might work better like when there's college games on NFL games that scores that people are actually worried about. But I wanted to try it out and see if it worked. That's why I was a little late starting the stream. So I was trying to get it set up, and then I was like, shit. What's on? Becker, Perry Mason. So, yeah. For the elderly. Well, I don't want to have it like cover the whole bottom. I could, have it cover the whole bottom, but I mean, I guess I could, but we'll see. All right, here we go. We got a kickoff. Here we got a kickoff. We're underway. And that was quick. And so the Vikings will return it to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, to the 25-yard line. That's where Minnesota will have it. First and 10, Vikings. They get the ball first. So first and 10 for McCarthy in Minnesota. Right, so ball's at the 25-yard line. So McCarthy will go under center. And he's going to toss it right side. And try and get the edge, and he only gets about a yard. No, he always gets pushed out of bounds, man. They took the running back all the way to the ground. So it's gonna be second down and 9. Is he wearing one of those concussion helmets? That running back looked like he was wearing. Looked like the helmet was a little bigger than the normal one. So, well, second down. Second and 9 for Minnesota. Second and 9 for the Vikings. We got 14:20 here to go. I don't know why that. Play action pass by McCarthy. There's a catch made up to the 30, up to the 32-yard line. 32, and gets out of bounds. Be third down. I don't know why this damn clock don't want to work, man. Fucking damn Yahoo scoreboard, man. It never fucking starts right away. So third down and 2. Third and 2. There it goes. McCarthy back to the row. And gonna get sacked. Fourth down. So McCarthy gets sacked. It's fourth down. Needs some white. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I can fix this stupid. We got punt time. Here, the punts away. And gonna be No fair catch. The 20, 25, to the 30, up to the 35, getting close to the 40-yard line. That's where they'll have it. What happened with the fucking? What happened to the name clock, man? Why did it do that again? Piece of shit thing, man. Man. Alright. Alright. So 1st and 10, Chicago. Now I got the damn clock all right, I think. Alright, so 1st and 10 to 39. Williams throws and catch made up at the 40, out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. So 2nd and 7 is Swift on that last catch. 2nd and 6. Yeah, I'm not putting the ref. I'm not putting the ref up tonight. 2nd and 7. Here's a play action pass, and Williams looking to throw, finds a guy left side, catch made up to the 45, up to the midfield. That's Swift again. 1st down. I wonder if I can change this backdrop, but oh no. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chicago. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't know. It's best for the Saints to lose and get a good draft pick next year. And I know. 1st and 10 to midfield. There's a toss and gets up to the 46. Goes Swift. 2nd down. 2nd down. Watching the Manning cast. Yeah, a lot of people can't stand Joe Buck. A lot of people can't stand him. 2nd and 6 for Chicago. As Williams under center. And there's finally hikes the ball back at the row. And with a middle catch, man, another 1st down across the 40 up to the 35-yard line. Another 1st down for Chicago. Man, Bears moving the ball. 1st and 10. Yeah, so 1st and 10, Chicago. Yeah, I had the Manning cast on too, but usually I have the volume down so low, I don't hear the announcer. Williams, they're over the middle of 30. Did he make the catch? I think so, but it's going to be a very short game. It was a very short game for Chicago. 2nd down. So 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball's at the Minnesota 30. There's a handoff and gets nothing that time. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Third and 4. Actually, they're going to say 3rd and 5. They're going to say he lost a yard. 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Ball's at the 30. As Williams. Oh, they're going to call a timeout. They're about to have a delay game. About to have a delay game. So, bow down LSU. What's up, man? It's, we got the Bears and the Vikings. So what about, I mean, the little scoreboard here? I mean, if I put up here, I don't know. Maybe if I put up here and I don't know. I might not keep this thing. Just something I thought about, and I said, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Fire Stick is. The Fire Stick was ahead of the digital antenna, which I don't understand. Have they kind of fixed the latency on these things? They might have. 3rd and 5. Williams gonna throw and catch made around the 13. That might be a first down. Is that a Dunze? It was a Dunze. First down. So a Dunze going to catch first down. Chicago. You get 2 feet in. That's 1 foot for sure. And looks like he drugged the other foot. Back to throw is Williams. Got catch made at the 10. And gets down to the 7-yard line. Be second down. And I think they've kind of fixed kind of the latency a little bit, and they've cut it down a lot. So second down and 3. Here for the Bears at the 6. Vikings call a timeout. I saw a coach come running down the sideline. Vikings call a timeout. We got a timeout on the field with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, this has been a good drive for Chicago. I said it yesterday during the Saints game. I don't like these hats that they're wearing on the sideline. The Bills hat, I couldn't even tell they had a Bills hat. It looked like a blue hat. Like a plain blue hat. I don't like. I wouldn't. But they probably charge $45 for those hats. I wouldn't buy one. They look. I don't like. It's me though. Supposed to be second down and 3. There's a handoff. That's Swift, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Be third down. What's wrong with our offense? I thought Nuss was going to eat up with these weapons. Yeah, they really haven't been. You saw the one ball, the interception that he threw should have been a touchdown. He severely underthrew that ball. So, they're gonna have to score some points Saturday against Florida. They can't score 20 points. I think they got to score more than that. 3rd and 6. Williams gonna dance around and roll left. Now he can run. He does. He'll get the touchdown. I think he scored. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. It is. Yeah, I say it is touchdown. Man, touchdown Williams. I think it was man. So it's 6-0 Chicago. Yeah, the offensive line, especially Saturday. No, we didn't. I mean, and Caden Durham, he was awful Saturday. He had like 13 carries for 29 yards. I mean, I don't know. Saturday was just like, man, players just didn't care. Extra points up and good. I don't care what Brian Kelly said. The players just didn't. They didn't care, man. They didn't come out with no effort last Saturday. So at least one of those, one of those games is going to go away. When next year we go to 9 games. So So that is one good thing. That one of these games is going to go away. Hopefully, it's the one in November when we playing Western Kentucky. Who the fuck we're playing? Then at least that game will go away. So. Why is everyone glazing over John Mateer? Well, I didn't watch the game, so. No, college game days going to the Georgia-Tennessee game. You can thank Florida for that. If Florida had beaten South Florida, they probably the chances would have been better that they come to Baton Rouge, but they you can thank Florida for that. But I think SEC Nation is coming to Baton Rouge, but so they're coming to Baton Rouge. So. And game day is going to lose its luster without Corso. It's now they're having McAfee do the last pick. He stands up and then yells, and I guess people like that, but people are going to get tired of that eventually. Oklahoma fans think they beat Ohio State now. I don't. I haven't seen that anywhere. I haven't seen their fans being like that. Archie Manning gets sacked 11 times by the Bears. Oh, that's when Archie played for Minnesota. Archie Manning sacked 11 times by the Bears in 1984. We're going to kickoff time. Going up. And Chicago kick it off to Minnesota. And it's going to bounce at the goal. The 5 picks it up. Turns the 15 to the 20. And it gets tackled on the 23-yard line. So first down, Minnesota right there. I don't know about that. I don't think Alabama's going to lose by 35 points to Georgia. Where's it? The game's in Alabama? No. Where's that game at? Yeah, no, the game's in Georgia, right? Right. They played in Alabama last year. All right, the game's in Athens. I don't think they'll beat them by 35. Alabama's not that bad. They're not. First and 10. There's a swing pass to the right. To the 25 up to the 28-yard line. That's Jefferson. Second down. Alabama will probably beat LSU this year. I have no faith in Brian Kelly beating Alabama. So 2nd and 6 for Minnesota. The ball's at the 28. Got 6:20 here to go in the first quarter to hand off. And it's going to give maybe a yard. Good defense. Be 3rd down. So Alabama fucking sucks. Well, they'll probably beat LSU. So it's 3rd and 4. They still have talent on that team. Talent's not their problem. So they don't suck because they have talent. 3rd and 4. There's McCarthy. Gonna be he escapes it. No, he gets sacked. Boy, I thought he was gonna escape the pressure, but he does get sacked. It's 4th down. Yeah, he beat him at home. They beat Alabama at home. He hasn't beaten Alabama on the road. So 4th and 6. Punts away. And field at the 20. Gets up to the 25-yard line. Chicago will have it. Alright, so we got 4:50 to go in that quarter. 7-0 Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears. But no, Alabama's going to dog walk Wisconsin this week. Yeah, they're going to dog walk Wisconsin this week. So that's going to be a not a good game Saturday. Yeah, I don't think he'll play, man. Does he have a high ankle sprain? I think Brian Kelly's just saying. I think that's just coach speak. But one good thing is I think Trey Green doesn't have an ACL injury; it's MCL, which means he can come back from that. But he's probably not going to come back until Ole Miss. I mean, we're not going to need him next week against Southeastern. So, not going to need him then. I'm overreacting to that Louisiana Tech game. What about how I think that? I don't think we're beating Alabama, man. We'll see Saturday. It's the 3rd game, so there's no excuses Saturday. You can't come out lethargic Saturday and had we got to run the ball a lot better Saturday. So, well, Clemson's not that good. You saw Clemson almost lost to Troy. That's what everybody was saying Saturday. Clemson's not that good. They almost lost to Troy. Clemson sucks. That's where everybody was saying Saturday about Clemson, is that they suck. Right, we got 1st and 10 coming up for Chicago. What are we doing here? Oh, they're just doing some kind of... I know, Texas don't play an SEC game till October. Bow down. Texas plays 2 more cupcake games coming up. I mean, that's horrible, man. How can they? I'm so glad we're going to 9 games next year. It's going to cut out one of these stupid ass games that we play, against Southeastern and UTEP and McNeese. Yeah, I got a bird chirping in that tree. Every once in a while they chirp. Right around this time at night. I think it's babies. I don't know. Might be babies chirping. I don't know, but it's every night around this time they chirp in that oak tree. So they we're not showing the game. The clock is running, and we're not showing the game on Peyton and Eli. How can the clock be running and they're not showing the game? They do this shit. Do we miss a play? Do we miss a play because it was like the clock is running now? It says 1st and 10, and Peyton and Eli were talking. The ball's. I think we did miss a play. There's a handoff up to the 40, up to the 43-yard line. Is that what they do? Did we miss a play? And this is what Peyton and Eli does. I'll change the channel. This is that. I'll change the channel. If they do this again, I'm changing the channel. Yeah, it was cool this morning. It was like in the 60s this morning. I went on and cut my grass this morning. It was like 66 degrees. Felt good. Yeah. 2nd and 5 from the 43. And now we got a yellow hanky down. Yeah, so yeah, if they miss a play again, I'm just gonna change the channel. I mean, they can still show the game and have Manning and Manning talk. I mean, they don't have to show the goddamn faces. 2nd and 10 from the 38. There's a Williams looking to throw. Does. And over the middle, going to be caught up to the 46-yard line. Be 3rd down. Ball is on its way. I wouldn't say. It's going to be like the 90s coming up, man. Ain't here yet. You check the weather, it's going to be like in the 90s next week. We still got to get through September. So 3rd and 2. Oh, that's a horrible play. That's going to lose yards. They swung that ball to the left. They ain't going to lose by... Oh, play call, man. Some of these play calls, man. These play calls are so horrible sometimes. It's 4th down. I mean, 3rd and 2, you're throwing a swing pass out to the left, and you're going to lose 3 yards. It was 4th and 6. Texas is a 10-point favorite of Oklahoma. 4th and 6. Punts away. And they're going to go out of bounds around the 12-yard line. So, oh, Bill Murray. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to change the channel now because now they're going to interview Bill Murray. They probably won't even show the game. All right, let me. Yeah. They're interviewing Bill Murray. They're probably not going to show the game. Shit, fucking channel. We don't really have any weapons, man. That's a problem. So. Oh well, man. It is what it is. Yeah, I changed the channel. I put ESPN back on because I think when they interview Bill Murray, they're not going to show the game. So let's see. So there's that. I'll just turn Joe Buck down. That's all it is. I'll just turn Joe Buck down. Nobody wants to listen to Joe Buck anyway. Alrighty, get back to action here. So, ESPN Bet Sportsbook. ESPN Bet. ESPN shows games and they have a sporting book. Yeah. Makes you wonder if ESPN, kind of makes you wonder what they do with the games. Since they show all the games, really. Especially in college. right, first down, Minnesota. We got 58 seconds to go in the quarter. 7-0 Bears. So Vikings have a drive of punt and punt. The ball's at their own 19-yard line. Here's a little toss. And it's the 20 to the 25-yard line. And with Mason on the carry, it'll be second out. Bayou Bills in big trouble, yeah. Hopefully we don't let them off the hook this Saturday. Hoping. No, I thought we were going to destroy them last year, and that didn't happen. And hopefully we don't let them off the hook. 2nd and 4. There's a handoff, and that's going to be a first down across to the 30-yard line. Goes Mason again. Yeah, lost to South Florida last week. Or, well, Saturday. But that is inexcusable. That's like if LSU would have lost to Louisiana Tech Saturday. The same damn scenario. You don't lose to those kind of teams in your 4th year. You're supposed to have your players in by that time and your culture down. But yeah, well. Said, man, hopefully we don't lay an egg Saturday. So we'll see, though. A lot of teams are playing an SEC team in September. A lot of teams are playing SEC games in September. Ole Miss just played Kentucky. And then, I don't know. Ask your schedule makers. So. Well, at least you're getting those games out the way. LSU has to play a cupcake game the week before Thanksgiving, which is stupid. I'd rather play an SEC team that week, whether it be Kentucky or who else we don't play. We don't play Missouri. Yeah, we don't play Missouri. Kentucky, Missouri, Mississippi State, Auburn. I'd rather play one of those teams than I think we're playing Western Kentucky and shit like that. So. Yeah, we'll see, man. Barry did play well Saturday, but a lot of freshman running backs, they have a good game, then they come down the next week. So that's just how some freshman running backs are. They'll have a good game, and the next week they fall off. So, all right, we got second quarter coming up. Second quarter. Ball's at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for Minnesota. McCarthy's 1 for 1 for 5 yards and 2 sacks. So that first quarter for him was horrible. Man, looking to throw. And Doug's going to go deep down the field, going to be incomplete. And now there's a flag coming in late. As Jones looked like he was interfered with. Flag coming in really late. No, we don't. We play A&M at home. We play Texas A&M at home. I think Oklahoma might be I don't know, man. Oklahoma, I know it's only one game, man, but they're better than what they were last year. All right, so 1st and 10, Minnesota. Oh, they just showed Dennis Allen. I forgot Dennis Allen's the DC for Chicago. He's a good defensive coordinator. I'll give Dennis Allen that. Ball to 27. They're going to throw it. McCarthy. And now he's going to scramble and run. Get to the 20. Down to the 16. That's a first down. First down, Minnesota. First down, Minnesota. We did play Texas A&M last year. The game's in Baton Rouge. There's a handoff, and it's up to the 11-yard line. He says toughest game on the schedule this year is the game at A&M. We played there last year. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. So we got 13:44 to go in the half. 2nd and 5 here for Minnesota. Ball's at the 11. There's a handoff. And that's going to go nowhere. 3rd down. Yeah, I mean, especially with the prices that they charge for these games, and you got to pay to park. Yeah, I mean, people always complain about concessions. I mean, I don't usually go eat at I don't eat at the football stadium, but concession prices are high. The food's horrible. So yeah, I mean, it just costs too much to go to those games. 3rd and 8. McCarthy throws in around the 6. No, incomplete. As they're going to say, Jefferson did not make the catch. 4th down. Fourth and 8. Yeah, that's not a catch, Jefferson. Man. I don't know, man. Jefferson might not have a really good year this year. I don't know about McCarthy. Here comes a field goal. It's up, and man, that almost got blocked. And it's good. Yeah, concessions are like just. I want to see some real quick. The concession prices are just outrageous, man. Let's see something. I want to see something. Try to edit this thing. Well, why are you asking me that? I don't know. Why are you asking me those questions? I didn't make the schedule. I make the schedule. Trying to see something here. Try to make it like a box, not like a rectangle. I have to work on a halftime or something. I don't know. You asked me a question. I don't know. I didn't make the schedule. But yeah, that really doesn't make any sense why an SEC school was playing at Temple. But let's see. See this. Hold on. You gonna behave yourself out here? You gonna behave yourself? Come here. Yeah, Rue's been like barking at the cat and all this shit. I'm like, hey, you're not doing that, man. That's what I'm gonna do, okay. Let's see. Bots coming in, huh? It's not gonna work. Let's see. Let's see. The bots coming in. We got 12:40 to go in the second quarter. Chicago getting the ball back. All right, so Minnesota will kick it off. And we're back underway. Returns to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the flag down. And out of bounds from the 35-yard line goes Duvernay. That's that he played for Texas. Duvernay went to Texas. But there's a flag down, probably going to come back. Probably going to come back. No, legal formation. No, it's legal formation against the kicking team. So they're gonna get actually 5 yards. The Bears will. It was actually a legal formation on the kicking team. So I thought for sure that was me, like a legal block or hold on the return team, but no. Somebody left too soon. That's what it was. They left too soon. So 1st and 10. Chicago at their own 39. As Williams gonna throw and wide open caught at the 40 up to the 35 down to the 32-yard line. That's more of the catch. First down, Chicago. Man, Bears looking pretty good tonight. Bears looking pretty good tonight. So ball's at the 31-yard line of Minnesota. Home target, the 32. There's a handoff, and Moore gets up to the 30-yard line. It'll be second down upcoming here for Chicago. 10 straight completions to start the game for Caleb Williams, longest by a Bears quarterback to start the season since 1978. So I guess his next pass is going to be incomplete. They put the jinx on the board. They put the jinx on the board. So second down and 9. And that's a false start? Yeah. Or is that a legal motion? Yeah. It's a false start against the offense. I know Oklahoma played Tulane in New Orleans, in New Orleans, but that's when they were in the Big 12 though. Second down and 14 at the 35. Williams pressured, now gonna scramble and roll left, now gonna run, spin, get to the 28-yard line. Man. The third down here for Chicago. 8-yard run. Chat GPT. Yeah, the Bears have and Caleb Williams have They looked really good in this first half. They have. I agree. So it's a 3rd and 6. Now we got another flag. Another flag. Another false start. That's a false start. Another pre-snap penalty. Another pre-snap penalty. Yeah, Saints had a shitload of those yesterday. It's crazy how you should get those at home. 3rd and 11. And they're going to run it. They get to the 25, down to the 23, man, now 24-yard line. Nice gain there. Be 4th and short for Chicago. How you doing, fancy? I lost twice. 4th and 3. And they're going for it. These fucking analytics, man. Well, the analytical chart says I should go for it. Yeah, ask Brian Kelly that shit. So 4th and 3. And now they call it timeout. Well, the analytics say 4th or 3 or more says kick. So, whatever, man. That's Ferris Bueller. Man. Last playoff win for the Bears was 2010. Last winning season was 2018. Man, it's crazy, man. What's up, Bucks Rays Bolts? Was 4th and 3, and yeah, they're going for it. Even though the analytics say kick, back to throw, and incomplete. Stupid go. What's wrong with these freaking kick the goddamn field goal, man? Kick the field goal. I told you he was going to throw an incompletion once they put up that stat says he had 10 straight completions, that the next pass he throws was going to be incomplete. It always happens that way. Seems like anyway. But they should have kicked the field goal. How'd I know? Because they jinxed him. They put the stat up, said he had 10 straight completions, so they jinxed him. Jinxed. Alabama plays Wisconsin. That's going to be a blowout. Georgia plays Tennessee. That should be a good game. And Florida plays LSU. That should be a good game. And Wisconsin playing Alabama is going to be like freaking a blowout. Yeah, I guess they didn't believe the kicker, man, but oh, but kick the goddamn field goal. Jesus Christ, man. These coaches turn the analytics way too much. So I'd be shocked if Miami loses that game. I'd be shocked if Miami loses that game. I don't even know who play. I don't even know who plays next week. Haven't looked that far in advance to see who plays next week. Vikings. Yeah, I'll be pulling for the Vikings. And J.J. McCarthy's 1 for 2 for 5 yards. Talk about a slow start for J.J. McCarthy. 1 for 2 for 5 yards. That's eesh. Man, that's like negative fantasy points there. 1st and 10. And they're gonna run it, and it's gonna get very little, maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Maybe 2. Man, Minnesota better get their offense going. Man, they're looking like the Saints with their anemic offense. So 2nd down and 8 for Minnesota. McCarthy throws, and that's a catch made up to the 30, but that's Hawkinson. Be 3rd down. Very short game. Man. I haven't been really impressed with Minnesota's play calling tonight. Haven't been really impressed with their play calling tonight. It's been not good. I mean, your quarterback has like 10 yards passing, and we're getting close to midway through the first half. I mean, the second quarter here. Jeez. 3rd and 4. McCarthy. And that's a catch made by Jefferson, but I think he's short. I think it was Jefferson's 4th down. It was 4th down. 4th and 1 for Minnesota. I mean, they gotta go for it, right? I don't know. They need some kind of momentum changing play. It's 4th and 1. No, they're gonna punt it. That was Jefferson's first catch of the game. Punts away. I got him in fantasy. He's probably not going to get me points away. This game is going. That punt's going to go out of bounds. And let's see, where's they going to mark it at? Well, they're going to commercial break anyway. Man, so we got about 6:52 to go in the half. 7-3 Bears. And so Chicago had a good drive. Got a touchdown, but sensible. They should have had points in that last drive. Their coach screwed them out on that one. But man, just been a very not a very offensive night. Not a very offensive night. Get back. Hey, wait, get over here. Hey. Oh, you better go back inside and stay in there for the rest of the night. Anybody going inside of us? Come here. Why are you barking so much today? Why are you being an aggravating dog today? All right, so we got first down Chicago coming up. Got 6:52 to go in this second quarter. 7-3. Been a very low scoring game. But the Bears should have at least 10 points on the board. They should have gone for a field goal at last drive. They're on 35 for Chicago. Play action. Williams going to throw the ball. That ball gets knocked down the line. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Second and 10 here for Chicago. So ball's at the 35. Play action by Williams. And he's going to throw. And he got a guy open. Woo, overthrew him. But there's a flag down. Had a guy open, but they overthrew him. And there's a flag down. That's a Zacchaeus. Well, it was a hold anyway. It was a hold against Chicago, so it wasn't going to count anyway. Wasn't going to count anyway. Oh, actually, now they declined. They've changed it and they've declined the penalty. So it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here for Chicago at their own 35. As Williams calling for the snap. Back to throw. And scrambles and going to be gets out of the sack. I don't know how. Gets to the 35 out of bounds at the 36. But it's going to be 4th down, but I don't know how he didn't get sacked there. Man. 4th down. Man. 4th down. So punt time for the Bears. Punts away. And going to bounce to the 20, but picked up at the 15. And gets up to the 23-yard line. That's where Minnesota will have it. The Gators spitter. Well, the conference should discipline him, but they won't do that. Yeah, the conference should suspend him for spitting on some ball. Maroon. Anyway, what's up, Daniel Berry? Hello. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing tonight? Happy Monday to Daniel Berry. So, about the Eagles trade. What about the Eagles? I don't know. What about the Eagles trade? No, nothing. I know. I don't know who got traded. But, oh man. Man, so we got Minnesota's got to get their offense going. Their offense has been bad in this first half. Man, you thought the Saints had a anemic offense. Saints offense wasn't this bad. I mean, they have like 15 yards passing. Man, that's awful. We got 5:52 to go in this second quarter. There's Dennis Allen chewing his gum like he always did. Always chewed his freaking gum. He was a good defensive coordinator, so I'm not going to knock him on that. But look, the Vikings have 45 yards of offense. It's just bad. There's a handoff, and he gets up to the 25, to the 30, breaks a tackle, up to the 35-yard line. There's a flag coming in late, though. There's a flag coming in late. Let's see if it's going to come back. Yep. Holding against the offense. Going to come back. So, it's going to come back. So, no first down is Justin, Skule with the holding call. Yeah, there's the hold. That's a definite hold. Well, it's now 1st and 20. So they had a good game, but it gets negated. 1st and 20 at the 14. And there's a handoff. No, they're play action. It gets knocked down, incomplete. Phew. Man, 2nd and 20. Man, this is man. If I'm a Vikings fan, this has got to be depressing. I mean, their offense has just been bad so far in this first half. 2nd and 20. McCarthy looking and throws. Did the ball get hit? It's incomplete. Did his arm get hit? Man, it's 3rd and 20. His arm must have gotten hit on that play. There's no way he threw it that bad. Let's see. Yeah, his arm got hit. Yeah, his arm got hit. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Third down and 20 for Minnesota. There's McCarthy. Now what's going on? Delay game against the offense. That's what's going on. As the coach, like, man, why was the clock reset? But delay a game against the offense. So this has just been. So 3rd down and 25. Man. What kind of play you drop for 3rd and 25? So 3rd down and 25 here for Minnesota. McCarthy, they bring pressure. They got a screen going to the 15, and that's going to be about it. It'll be 4th down. Man, 4th down. And Minnesota's playing. Man, their offense has just been bad today. Although they didn't have a first, but they probably would have got, if they didn't hold, they probably would have got tackled on that one play. Boy, Jefferson's got to be freaking frustrated because he has like one catch. And I'm frustrated too because I have him in fantasy. And I need like a big game from him tonight. And there's a punts away. Return to the 40, and that's about it. That's where Chicago will have it. At their own 40-yard line. Man. Next Monday, we got two games. You got the Buccaneers and the Texans, and the Chargers and the Raiders. Next week, man. There's two games next week on Monday night. They got the Raiders. All right, so 1st and 10 for Chicago. And they're going to run it. And up to the 40. Swift gets about the 44-yard line. Going to be a 2nd down for the Bears. The Bears. So 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 at the 45-yard line for Chicago. Boy, that's a false start. Another false start. Man, a lot of pre-snap penalties tonight. A lot of pre-snap penalties. False start. Probably because none of these starters really played, preseason. And it takes a while to gel together. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty pushing back. So ball's back at their own 40 for the Bears. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Williams. And catch made across midfield to the 45, down to the 43. That's a 1st down. Man, that was quick. As it's the Caius with the reception. 1st and 10. Chicago. First and 10, Chicago. Yeah, their offense look much better than Minnesota so far in this game. So ball's at the 44. They'll toss it to Swift, and he'll get to the 41-yard line. Going to be a 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7. There's a handoff to Swift again, and he'll get maybe a yard, close to the 39-yard line. What app am I using? What do you mean, what app? I'm not using any app. It's on ESPN. Actually, it's on ABC too. So it's on ABC and it's on ESPN. You don't need an app. 2-minute warning. It's 7-3. So this has been a very defensive game, but the Bears' offense has been better than Minnesota's. But still only have 7 points on the board. They probably should have 10, but they didn't kick the field goal earlier. Should have got that field goal earlier. But they knew that. Wait a minute. So we need some more like something, some excitement in this offense, this game. Something's gonna happen. I'm not stressed out about one game. I mean, this is going to be a long season for the Saints. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't. It's going to be a long season. So. It's going to be a long season. What's up, Ron? First time watching. Hello, Ron. How you doing? Just waiting for the game to get back started. All right. We got 2 minutes to go. First half takeaways. I think Minnesota's offense has been horrible tonight. Horrible. Chicago's been much better, but they only have 7 points. 3rd and 5 from the Minnesota 40 here for Chicago. There's Williams takes a snap and throws. Got a guy open. That's a first down to the 32-yard line. I think that was Zacchaeus again. First down, Chicago. I've been really impressed with Chicago tonight. Caleb Williams has played really, really well so far. He had 10 completions early, like 10 straight completions to start the game. He's played really well. So it's 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 32-yard line. There's a handoff, and it gets up to the 29. Then with that Swift, it was Swift. We got 1:45 to go in the half. 2nd and 7. 167 yards to 52. 29 plays to 18. So the Bears have had ball control, and they have more first downs. The time of possession is more. They really dominated this first half. They got to score. They really need to put a touchdown. Here's a little toss of Swift, and he'll get to the very conservative play call there. He only gets about 2 yards, 3rd down. That's a very conservative play call. So the Bears will receive the second half kickoff. It's 3rd and 5 for Chicago. Third and 5. We got 40 seconds to go at the Bulls, the 27 of Minnesota. As Williams throws, catch made, but he's going to be short. And now he's in bounds, the clock is running, so Chicago has to call a timeout. Or somebody call a timeout. It's 4th down. It was 4th down. Okay, so somebody, either Minnesota called the timeout. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. And we got 28 seconds to go in the half. Okay, now it looks like they're going to go field goal. So, which they should have done before. when they went for it on 4th and 3 and didn't get it. Especially with the way their defense has been playing. So 42-yard field goal for the Bears. And the kick is up. And it is good. Boy, just snuck through, man. Boy, that thing's hard to turn right at the end. But it went in. Good. 10-3 Chicago. Jeffrey Nelson. Man, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How you doing, Jeff? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. I worry about people when they don't come by for like months. I worry. So 10-3. We got 24 ticks to go before the halftime break. Yeah. Google it. Yeah, ask Chat GPT about it. So we got 24 seconds to go. Paxton, he's supposed to be like chatting and try to get the algorithms up, man. Remember how it worked at one time? And then last several games, you don't come back for the second half, and the channel just dies because nobody's chatting. I used to get that algorithm going. It worked that one time. There's a kickoff. Return to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, to the 30-yard line. Paulie says, bummer. Bummer. Yeah, Minnesota needs to do something different in the second half because, I don't know. So it's 19 seconds to go before the halftime break. 1st and 10 for Minnesota at their own 31-yard line. McCarthy looking to throw. And over the middle, going to be catch made at the 50, the 45, down to the 40, out of bounds. That's going to be a first down. Man, that was their best play of the whole game so far. Damn. Man. Oh, he's down in bounds. That clock should be running. His knee's down in bounds. That should be a clock should be. Yeah, it did. Minnesota had to call a timeout. Now they have none left. So Naylor on that last reception for Minnesota. So they have no timeouts, and they're going to try a 50. So if it is 55 yards. Let's see. No, it's. So Will Reichert. Career long is 58. This is going to be 50. Looks like 57. Looks like. Like a 50, I know it's more than that. It's 59. Shit. It's a 59-yard field goal. It's more than that. So 59-yard field goal for Minnesota. And kick up, and as it got the distance, it is good. 59 yards and no problem. Man, 59 yards is good. Man. 59 yards. Got it. Why don't you think Paulie's real? Paulie's been around here for a long time. And Jeffrey Nelson, you still in here, Jeffrey? He came in and said hi, and then you said no. You hadn't said anything else after that. So Reichert's made a 59-yard field goal and a 31. The 59 has tied a Soldier Field record. There's a kickoff. And going to return to the 10, 15, to the 20. Up to the 30, 35, up to the 40. Make a tackle. Gets to midfield, but the clock runs out. Was that Luther Bird? That's that guy from, that's that the rookie from Missouri? We're at halftime. 10-6. At the halftime break. All he does is crack terrible jokes. I don't agree with that. He has some funny jokes sometimes. All jokes are kind of, a lot of jokes aren't funny, but no, Paulie makes good jokes, man. What are you talking about? And they have a Jackass 2 on Pluto TV. It's amazing these guys made a lot of money doing shit like this. Oh, he's gonna put a fish hook in his cheek. Oh my god, he's fucking stupid. Remember when Steve-O put a fish hook through his cheek? That's fucking dumb, man. Can't watch that shit. That's disgusting, man. I can't believe these guys made all this money doing this shit. Oh, they're playing with hammerhead sharks. Can't pay me nothing. Well, I guess so. I guess you could pay me to do it. I guess you could pay me not to do that. But man, what else I got on TV tonight on Pluto? RoboCop. Then they got RoboCop 2. Then RoboCop 3. Oh, they must have a RoboCop marathon. Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's not really nothing on, man. Damn. Crappy ass movies on Pluto. Not every $1 million player can't play as Ron. Huh. I thought they said fish couldn't feel pain. Yeah, I thought they've always said that they don't feel pain or some shit like that. Thought that was always they said, but anyway, like okay, don't know if I can believe that, but anyway. man. Yeah, Paxton wants to talk to you, Paulie. He wants you to prove that you're not a bot and say hi. Yeah, that was a thing that was supposed to be painless for the fish, but I guess they lied. But yeah, but Paxton wants to talk to you, Paulie. Just say he thinks you're a bot, and thinks you're a bot. I got Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, watch it with Hulu. Mr. Bean. Whatever happened to Rowan Atkinson? Yeah, I don't think he does much stuff anymore. See? See, he knows you. See, he wants to do you now. Accept. There you go. There you go, man. Look, see, he is real. I don't know why you think he's a bot. I gotta get my password in for Hulu. I want to watch some Mr. Bean. I don't know why, but I just do. I thought I had Hulu on this TV out here. Apparently I don't. Apparently I don't. But now I do. And yeah, I don't have many points, man. I lost a lot of my points, man, because I guess I've been losing, money. Oh, that's how it works. Because I got less like 100,000 points. Damn. I need to win this. I need to win this bet coming up. But I bet on the Vikings, and I'm gonna lose my points. Eh. So. Oh man. Oh, you betting on the Vikings, Paulie? Damn. You think they're gonna come back and win this game? I hope so. But shit, I mean, I need points. I need points. Man, showing the highlights of the NFL yesterday. I know the Bengals won, but didn't Cincinnati have like 10 yards of offense in the second half, something like that? Hey, the Browns are probably they're gonna be starting Shedeur Sanders shortly. So they're probably gonna be starting Shedeur Sanders, Oh, wee man. NFL prime times on ESPN Plus, so they can't even put that on ESPN anymore. But I don't know. ESPN prime time was cool back in the day before the internet and That's how you got your highlights. People watched it. But now you can get your highlights on YouTube or whatever. So, Twitter. So it's just, these Sports Center with the highlights. I mean, they're just you can get your sports highlights somewhere else. So anyway. All right, be right back. All right. What I missed? Nothing. Don't think so. All right. So Chicago, going to get it first. Return to the 15, the 20, up to the 22-yard line, where the Bears will have it. First and 10. Chicago. So Ben Johnson's in his first season as the Bears head coach. He was my number one choice with the Saints, but I knew he wasn't going to come. I know he wasn't going to come to the Saints. All right, so first and 10 for Chicago at their own 22-yard line. As Williams pumps, throws right side, and incomplete to Swift. Going to be second and 10. Second and 10. Hey, you gotta get the chat going, Paxton. We gotta get the algorithms up. Second and 10. So ball the 22, their own 22. There's a play action by Williams. Gonna throw, gonna be incomplete. Gonna be third and 10. So good defense so far. Third and 10. So it's third and 10. It's a ball at the 22. Williams looking to throw. And incomplete. Fourth down. Behind receiver. Fourth down. So they go 1, 2, 3, punt. Fourth down. So 1, 2, 3, punt goes Chicago. So punt time for the Bears. Fourth and 10. Punt is away. And gets you to 30. Gets to the 35, to the 40. The 45 across midfield. And gets to about the 48 of Chicago. Good return there for Minnesota. And they'll have a really good field position to start this third quarter. Yeah, Justin Jefferson needs to have a really good second half. For a lot of reasons. For one, he's in my fantasy. Yeah. So first and 10. First and 10 for Jefferson. And the Vikings. McCarthy under center. Play action pass. Looking throw. He got hit and incomplete. Man. He got hit as he threw the football. Now there's a flag down. I have to check the flag. There's a flag down. The flag is forward. Personal foul, roughing the passer, what? They're called roughing the passer on that? They really called roughing the passer on that? I see this. They called roughing the passer on this? Man. I guess if they're gonna call it for Mahomes, they should call it for everybody else. So it's first and 10, Minnesota. After the roughing the passer call, ball's up to the 34. There's a handoff and nothing. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Second and 10. So second and 10. The ball's at the 34. Here's a little toss. Right side. And now going to get maybe to the 32-yard line. Be third down here for Minnesota. 3rd and 8. Vikings have been 0 for 5 on third downs tonight. But they haven't. Their average yards to go has been 8.6. So, and where they are right now, 3rd and 8. That fans pumped up. 3rd and 8 for Minnesota. Ball with the Chicago 32. And back to throw is McCarthy. And picked off. Might be a pick 6, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. He's gone. Touchdown. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Man. Holy moly. Pick 6. Man. Damn. Horrible throw to the outside. As Nashawn Wright with the 74-yard touchdown for the Bears. That was horrible. Man, let's see here. I gotta gamble. I gotta start winning my stuff up back, man. I gotta start extra points up, and it is good. Hey, I won some points. All right. I won some points. Yeah. Man. So the pick 6, man, is pick 6, man. I mean, now to make 17-6, and Minnesota's the way their offense has been. That might be all she wrote. That might be all she wrote. Man, so 17-6 now after the pick 6. So, what do you keep? Are you trying to get the chat going? That's why I told you to get the chat going in post. That's right. It's like, what are you doing? Forgot. Man, they gotta wake up, man. Listen to that link. I can't right now. Yeah, I can't listen to it right now. Man, so man, well, what's up with Minnesota's offense, man? They say it stinks, Paxton. McCarthy is really struggling. He's really struggling. Who was their quarterback last year? I forgot who they had last year because McCarthy got hurt, and they had somebody else last year. for the starting quarterback. Man, this. They try to do the ball to Jefferson, but man, that pass was just not good at all. Yeah, Justin Jefferson's going to be. He's going to be. He might be unhappy. There's kickoff. Returns to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to gets to the 30. You know, close up to the 29-yard line. That's where Minnesota will have it. McCarthy's 5 for 9 for 48 yards and an interception. You know, one interception was a pick 6. Wasn't he? Did he do good in like preseason like 2 years ago? I think he was having a good preseason camp 2 years ago, but man, so 1st and 10. First and 10 at the 28-yard line for Minnesota. They'll toss it and gets up to the 32-yard line. Man, but these runs ain't gonna cut it, man. I guess Paxton left again. So Mason on that last carry. Second down 6. Second and 6 for Minnesota at the 30 with their own 31. Play action by McCarthy. And going to be sacked back at the 24-yard line. So it's sacked. 3rd down. Well, Patson, you know, that's a guy who played for the Saints. So 3rd down. Excuse me. 3rd down and 13. 3rd and 13 here for Minnesota. McCarthy trying to call for the ball. That's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. Man, Minnesota's man. I thought the Saints played bad yesterday. Jeez, Louise, Minnesota's they're playing worse. Man. So it's going to be 3rd and, 18 now? So 3rd down and 18 for Minnesota. Ball back at the 19-yard line. And McCarthy, they're going to a handoff. Going to lose about 2 yards. Man, Minnesota is just, man, this is just... This is an embarrassing performance by the Vikings. Embarrassing performance. Man. Jeez. So it's going to be punt time for Minnesota. Punts away. And Pick fields it to the 35 or about 37-yard line. And they do anything on the punt return. And well, of course, now there's a flag down on the play. Now there's a flag down on the play. What's up, Randall? How you doing? Man, Minnesota looks like shit, man. Minnesota looks worse than we did yesterday. We got a hold against the receiving team. But man, so we got 10:08 to go in the third quarter at 17-6, Chicago. Man, yeah, the Vikings are just. McCarthy looks bad, man. Justin Jefferson's going to be if this keeps up, he's not going to be a happy camper at all. This has just been, if you're a Vikings fan, man, you got to be like, shit, man. Oh, wait. Hey, ESPN, HBO Max. So, oh man. So man, what's going on, Randall? You ready for? I'm getting ready for Saturday. I am. And oh, what's up? What's up, Andrew? Bears and Lions play next week. That could be a good game. Bears are looking pretty sharp tonight. All right. 85 Chicago Bears. Oh, they brought them out tonight. That's 40 years ago this year. Damn. All right, so 1st and 10. Chicago at the 20-yard line. There's a toss to Swift, and he'll get nothing. Nothing. He'll get nothing. So 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, and a pick 6 for Chicago for their defense tonight. All right, so 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Williams back to throw. Does, and catch made. He did get 2 feet in. So Moore did get 2 feet. So that's a big gain in the Minnesota territory. So it's 1st and 10, Chicago. Man. So Moore got that's a big reception. No, I'm sorry. They're still I thought they were Minnesota territory. It's at the 42 of Chicago. I stand corrected. I thought they were a little further down the field than what it was. But they're at the 42 of Chicago. Free pass to the right. That's going to get blown up for a loss. So now it's 2nd down. And just as good as that other play was, this one was bad for Chicago. So down at 13 coming up. Second and 13. As Williams throws left side and complete at the feet of the receiver. 3rd and 13. It's actually it's nice outside tonight. I might be able to turn the fans off out here. So 3rd down and 13 for Chicago. Ball's at 39. There's Williams. Throws out to the left side, makes a catch, and only gets about the 43. Going to be 4th down. So Minnesota's defense going to get the offensive ball back, but their offense needs to do something because their offense has been just horrible. Their offense has been horrible. 4th and 9. And punts away. And feels at the 5. Gets to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 23-yard line. That's where Minnesota will have it. And where you at, Paxton? I mean, you have to want to watch this video, and I don't have time before. It's just Queen's right, man. Queen's right, man. All right. Get back. First and 10 for Minnesota. We've got 7:14 to go in the third quarter, man. It's a ball back at the 23. And they're going to play action. McCarthy throws, and it's Hawkinson with a very short gain. Right? That was the way the ball was caught. Now Chicago picks it up and runs in the end zone. I don't think he even caught that ball. What's up, Adam? I don't think did Hawkins even catch that ball? Yeah, his knee was he did catch it, but his knee was down. I don't see anything there. I don't know. I think it's a bad challenge by Ben Johnson, but I mean, his knee was down. Who like advises these coaches to challenge? Who advises some of these coaches to challenge? It's just got. I don't know. That looked like that was a down by contact, but but who might know? They might say it's an incomplete catch because he didn't make a football move or something like that. Eh. I was asking who was the quarterback for the Vikings last year, and I looked it up. Sam Darnold, that's who it was. I couldn't remember the goddamn name. Yeah, Sam Darnold. Yeah, and they let him go. Man, because their offense has been pretty bad today. Sure, I thought the Saints looked bad yesterday offensively. Man, ooh wee! Oh, no, another freaking bot coming in. Hi, Marie. No, you're not coming in here. I got the door closed. I think it's a bad challenge by Ben Johnson, but we'll see though. We'll see what happens coming up. All right, it's gonna be second and 8 for Minnesota. They have their own 25 play action. Here's a little screen and gets up to the 30 out of bounds. Be 30 in about three. Gonna be third in about three here for Minnesota. Third and three coming up from Minnesota. Actually, call it third and two. So third and two from their own 31 for Minnesota. And McCarthy throws and catch made at the 38. That's a first down. Wait. No, now it's an incomplete. Now they're saying it's incomplete. Did Thielen see? Did he? Yeah, he didn't complete the catch. So it's going to be a fourth and two. Duvernay back to receive the punt. Punts away. And fair catch this time at the 23-yard line. That's where Chicago will have it with 5:46 to go in the third quarter. All right, so we got first and 10 for Chicago at their own 24. There's a handoff to Swift, and he'll get to the 30, up to the 30. Man, it's close to a first down. That's really close to a first down. He gets 9. Gets 9. So he gets none in a play. So second down and 1 here for Chicago. There's a play action by Williams. Gonna throw it to the left side. Catch made. And he's gonna be close. Let's see. They mark it. It's gonna be really close to the first down yard marker. I think they got it though. They did. They got it first down. First and 10. Chicago. First and 10 for the Bears at their own 35-yard line. So Caleb Williams under center. Little toss. And gets about 3, maybe 4 on the carry. Going to be second down. Upcoming. So second down and 6 for Chicago. And they're going to play action. Williams, pressure, now rolls right and going to scramble and get the first down to the 45, out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Minnesota. Man, so Caleb Williams scrambles and gets the first down. Man. First and 10, Chicago. Man, what a nice scramble by Williams. We got a player down from Minnesota, Cashman. Blake Cashman, his 7th year out of Minnesota, 5th round pick of the Jets back in 2019. As he's down on the he's like on one knee. Was Cashman is he just tired? No, he did kind of pull up a little bit. He did kind of pull up a little bit. All right, so it's first and 10. There's a handoff, and Swift will get about maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Going to be second down. Going to be second down about 8 or 9 for Chicago. All right, so it's second down and 8 from the 47 of Minnesota, and they're going to give it to Swift, and he'll get to the 40, to the 35, down to the 34-yard line. Another first down for the Bears. Oh, the Bears have just been on point tonight. First and 10, Chicago. First and 10, Chicago. So DeAndre Swift on the carry. All right, so ball's at the 34 of Minnesota, and that's gonna be offsides. That's gonna be offside. That's gonna be gonna push him 5 yards up. Yes, it wasn't offsides. All right, so 1st and 5 now for Chicago. First and 5 now here for Chicago. So ball's at the 29-yard line. There's a handoff, and Swift will get the first down. Man, DeAndre Swift got the first down. Moved the chains. Boy, that was just all on effort there by DeAndre Swift. First down, Chicago. First down, Chicago. So first down, the Bears. We got 50 seconds to go in the third. Play action by Williams. And dumps out to the left to Swift. We'll get to the 15, down to the 10, where there's a flag down. There is a flag down on the play. And it's going to be a holding against the offense. Against Darnell Wright. So hold against the offense, going to negate the play. That's 8 penalties for 97 yards for Chicago. 1st and 20. We got 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. As Williams takes a snap, throws, and overthrew his guy. It was Komet. Going to be 2nd and 20. So 2nd and 20. I got 15 seconds to go in the third. 2nd and 20. Williams pressured, now backpedals. Going to dancer. He falls down. That's intentional grounding. Man, that should be intentional grounding unless his knee was down. He was not touched. Yeah, it was intentional grounding. So it was gonna be 4th down anyway. So there's 5 seconds to go in the quarter, and it's 17-6. I'm sorry, it's 3rd down. It's third. I thought that was 3rd down. Now it's 3rd down. It's 3rd and 30 coming up. As Williams throws, catching it at 35, up to the 32-yard line to Zacchaeus. It's going to be the end of the third quarter. So at the 3, it's 17-6 Chicago. So I mean, just not much offense in that quarter. Only touchdown we had was the pick six. The only touchdown we had was the defensive score. So it's a very low scoring game tonight. All right, man. So we got fourth quarter coming up. And it's 17-6. Dub Bears, but they're gonna fourth down, but they might be in field goal range after that last play. They actually might be. They might have a chance to get a field goal out of this. The Bears. They might have them. They might.
It's $4.99 each.
Oh. That's still pretty good. All right, it's going to be a field goal. It's going to be a 50-yard field goal. So that was a nice play on third down and get them in the field goal range after the intentional grounding. So 50-yard field goal for the Bears. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right. Went wide right, no good. So it's going to stay 17-6. We got the whole fourth quarter to go. Minnesota's going to have some kind of offense coming up. Their offense has been pretty bad today, so they got to do something. Was it Santos hit the double? Was it Santos hit the double doink game? I can't remember. All right, so 1st and 10 here for Minnesota. They only have 85 yards of offense. Man, that's bad. That's really bad for an NFL team. There's a handoff, and it gets up to the 45, still going to about the 47-yard line. Well, it was Parkey, okay. I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah, that was that double doink in the playoff game. That was like bad luck. So 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for Minnesota. At the 40, they're on 47. There's a handoff again, and breaks the tackle to the 50, 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line. First down, Minnesota. So the Vikings, that was Mason on the carry. But yeah, when Minnesota they got to throw the football, they can't. Well, they haven't thrown the ball well tonight. All right, the ball's at the 35-yard line of Chicago. Play action by McCarthy. Throws and catch made out of bounds at the 17 is for Jefferson. First down. So Justin Jefferson with the catch, 1st and 10. That's like that might have been the best throw of the night by McCarthy. That might have been the best throw of the night. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Yes. There's a handoff and Mason gets to the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Going to be second down and 5 as Jordan Mason has 9 carries for 45 yards and on the night. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 from the 13. There's a toss. No toss. Fake toss. Rolls left. McCarthy throws. Gets knocked down. 3rd and 5 as Sweat knocked it down. 3rd and 5 as Sweat was not fooled on that play at all. So 3rd and 5 for Minnesota at the 13. McCarthy looking, throws in the end zone and touchdown. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Minnesota. Yeah, I needed that for my fantasy. I needed that for my fantasy. Now they'll go for 2. So Justin Jefferson with the touchdown. It's now 17-12. And that was by far their best drive of the game. I mean, it goes without saying. So they'll go for 2. That was a 6-play, 60-yard drive. I mean, they got more yards on that drive than they did the whole game before that. Going for 2. McCarthy, pressure now. That's a hold. And he's going to be almost sacked, but it can be picked off in the end zone, but it's not going to matter because there was a hold, and even if they scored, it wouldn't have counted. So it's going to stay 17-12. Wait, what? So it's the defense? Oh, his hands in the face against the defense? That's what it was. Okay, so I stand correct. I thought that was going to be a hold against Minnesota. Where it was, I'm like, that's a hold. So they'll go for 2 again. Man, I guess I shouldn't assume a penalty, but just was thrown in the vicinity of holding usually. All right, so they'll go for 2 at the 1-yard line now after the defensive penalty. And they're going to play action. McCarthy throws. Catch made. Can he get to the end zone? No. Good defense. So the conversion is no good. But stays 17-12 with 12-13 to go in the 4th quarter. Man. Right, so yeah, what they do to my fantasy? What they do to my fantasy, man? To give me a chance? Not really. I need 15 more points. I need Justin Jefferson to play score like 2 or 3 more touchdowns. All right. Movie. Yeah, so all right, so we got a lot of time left to go in this fourth quarter. We got 12:43, and it's now 17-12. Chicago's up by 5 now, so still got a really good. Yes. Whoa, that pick six really hurt because Minnesota was getting the field goal range, and they threw the pick six. So that was really hard. That really hurt him. Yeah, I got lucky in week 1. Yeah, even though Derrick Henry had that fumble, he probably still should got a good bit of points because he ran the ball really well. They did have that fumble that cost his team. More that fumble really hurt his team last night. Look at that. Is that the moon? Or is that's not the moon? That's something else. Maybe it is the moon. They got a full moon tonight. I have to go check it out if we got a full moon tonight. So it's we got 12:13 to go in the fourth quarter. Chicago getting the ball back. It's now 17-12. So that was a good drive. If you're a Vikings fan, you have to be encouraged about that drive. So because up until that drive, it was like horrible. There's a kickoff. Returns to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, 20. Oh, that's not a face mask? At the 25? Guess not. So that's what Chicago will have it around the 25-yard line. All right, we got first and 10 at the 25-yard line for Chicago. As Caleb Williams takes a snap and going to be sacked back at the 15-yard line. Man, Minnesota's defense has come to play in this second half. Man, they've come to play in the second half. Second down. So second and 18, and that's another hit. There's a handoff that Swift is going to lose another yard. Could be third down. Man, the Bears in the first half, their offense was clicking. The second half, it's not. I mean, they don't have any points offensively in the second half. Well, the only thing I had was the pick six. So third and 19. There's Williams in the shotgun. Looking, he throws out to the right, and the ball get knocked down and complete. Well, they snuffed it. They snuffed that play out. 4th down. They snuffed that play out. 4th down. They snuffed that play out. So it's 4th down. 4th and 19. And punts away. And goes at the 30. Gets to the 35, to the 40. Up to the 45, to the 50. That's to be a first down Minnesota right there. Man. Good return for the Vikings, man. They have all the momentum now. Vikings have all the momentum. 1st and 10 Minnesota at midfield. Man, the Vikings have all the momentum right now. Yeah, they got all the momentum right now. Man, so for 1st and 10 Minnesota around just past the 50-yard line. Man. Well, this game kind of turned a little bit quickly. It was all Chicago until it wasn't, until the 4th quarter. So. What time is it? It was 9:40, 9:47. That's what time it was. Ugh. All right. So, man, if Minnesota can come in and get a touchdown here, I mean that would really, man, that would force Chicago into getting their offense back going. But Minnesota's defense has been pretty good the second half. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 Minnesota. Balls are around. Balls at midfield. Yeah, ball's right at midfield. Going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Vikings. Yeah, the first 9 drives, they had 85 yards of offense total. The last drive, they had 60. So, man, the ball's at the 50. They're going to run it to that's up to the 45, still going. Up to that's Jones, up to about the 41-yard line. Man. Man. So 2nd down and 1 here for Minnesota. 2nd down 1 for the Vikings at the 41-yard line. McCarthy under center. Play action. And steps up, throws down the field. Going to be too high to Jefferson. Be 3rd and 1. We got a player down for Chicago. Man. And ball was a little high to Jefferson. But there was a player down for Chicago. And a player down for Chicago. We'll have to check that out. We'll have to check that out. Have to check the injury out when we come back from commercial break. After it's 17-12, the Bears up over the Vikings. Verizon commercial. Man. So we'll see if Minnesota can get Minnesota should run the ball here and get the first down. They should do, and just move the chains. Wing stop. It was after the play White got injured. Did he plant wrong? Oh, Lord. One of those non-contact injuries. Man, so it's 3rd and 1. That's one of those non-contact injuries, man, for Deshaun Wright. That's one of those injuries that, man, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. And they're going to throw, and McCarthy off his back foot, and going to be incomplete. Man, what are they doing? No, now the flag comes in really late. Flag comes in really, really late. The flag comes in really late. So pass interference against the defense is a spot foul, and they're going to have it at the 25-yard line, looks like. That's 11 penalties for Chicago tonight. All right, so they can mark it actually at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. As McCarthy throws towards the end zone and touchdown. That's Jones with reception, touchdown to Minnesota. Man, the Vikings now have the lead, 18-17. Aaron Jones with a 27-yard touchdown reception. What's up, Mario? Man, Minnesota's offense looked horrible until these last 2 drives. So it's now 18-17. And they'll go for 2 again. And they snap it, they do. And they bring pressure. And this time they got the 2-point conversion. As Thielen makes the catch, it's now 20-17. Man. So now it's Chicago. They got to get their offense, going. But Chicago, the only points they've had was the pick six in the second half. So, I mean, Chicago's offense hasn't been good since the first half. Yeah, remember those 3 points that Chicago didn't get earlier when it went forward on 4th and 3 because the analytics said go for it and they didn't get the first down and they passed on the field goal. It could be 20-20 right now if that was the case. So. Yeah, I had to turn the Manning cast off because they were missing plays. So I turned it off. All right, so here's a kickoff, and it's going to be a touchback for Chicago. Yeah. Yeah. I had to turn it off because they missed like 2 plays earlier. They were just talking and they didn't show a play, so I turned it off. I was like, I can't watch that. Man, we got the 1st and 10 Bears. Yes, they gotta get their offense going because their offense has been they haven't done shit in the second half. So ball's at the 35-yard line for Chicago. Williams under center, and there's a handoff, and Swift will get but nothing. He gets thrown down. Man, second down. 2nd and 10. Man. 2nd and 10. So the second half drive has been punt, missed field goal, and punt. Yeah, it's just been not a really good second half offensively for the Bears. So it's a 2nd and 10 from the 35. Williams. And throws, and it's first down across the 45 to the 47. That was, who that was? It was first down Chicago. Couldn't tell who that was. It was first down Bears. Oh, that was a Dunze. That was a Dunze with the catch. So first down Chicago. All right, so ball's the 47. Play action. Williams, and he's pressured. Rolls right, and he gets out of it. And now he's just going to throw it away. Or was he out of bounds? I think he stepped out of bounds. I think Williams stepped out of bounds. So 2nd and 14. What's up, Andrew? Man, tell you. Squizzy. Yeah. Got a bounce right there. Good call by the Zebra. 2nd and 14. Hey, Williams back to throw. And throws it right side. Ain't going to be incomplete. Try to get to a Dunze again. Going to be incomplete. 3rd down. Man. Man, Chicago really, their offense was really moving the ball in the first half. And Minnesota, of course, you can tell they've made adjustments. And Chicago hasn't countered those adjustments. So it's going to be 3rd down and 14 for the Bears. That's Williams. Throws, and I don't know who's throwing the ball to. Incomplete. It's 4th and 14. Man. And and Caleb Williams looked really sharp in the first half. But in the second half, he hasn't looked sharp at all. Man. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't checked the schedule for Saturday. I don't think there's many good games Saturday. 4th and 14, and pull up, man, just barely got it away. Oh, wait, he might have got a hand on it because it's going to roll and be down at the 32. I think he did get a hand on it. So Wilson did get a hand on it. So Minnesota's going to have decent field position. They're on 32. Man, I think the ball got tipped. I think 55 did get a hand on it. Yeah, he did get a hand on it. So he did get a hand on it. All right, so it'll be first down Minnesota at their own 32. So McCarthy in our center. And they're going to run it. And it's a 35 to the 40. 45. Still going across midfield to the 48-yard line goes Mason. First down. Well, Minnesota has just come out in these last now 3 drives and looked like a totally different football team than they were before. Man. So it's going to be first down Vikings. It's ball at the 49-yard line. Hand off again. And this time they get nothing. That was a little better play defensively by Chicago. So it's second down and 10 coming up. All right, so second and 10. We got 6:05 to go in the fourth. Minnesota up 20-17. McCarthy throws, catch made, and that's what Hawkinson gets about 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. Be 3rd and 1. Yeah, I don't think there's many good games next week. So 3rd down and 1. There's still a bunch of, cupcake games being played. So 3rd and 1 for Minnesota. So they're going to center. Chicago's crowning the line. Here's a handoff. That's a first down anyway. As Jones got the first down. Yeah, so 1st and 10, Minnesota. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Well, everybody still dresses up like they're Mike Ditka. And when he hasn't coached there in how long? Look at the fourth quarter yards. 126 to -1. Man. It looked like Chicago was going to run away with this game, but was ball the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 4:38 to go. There's a handoff up to the 34. Decent run. Second down. Yeah, Vikings imposing their. Yeah, they look like a different team the last 3 drives. I mean, they couldn't complete a pass. They couldn't complete a pass. 3 drives ago. I mean, I mean, they were looking worse than the Saints offensively. 2nd and 7. But 2nd and 7. Play action with McCarthy. Jones is open, makes a catch to the 30, out of bounds to a 25 out of bounds. Man, this is a totally different game these last 3 drives. Yeah, they're defensively they got a lot more physical in the second half. Because Chicago hasn't done nothing offensively in the second half. And all of a sudden, McCarthy can complete a pass. I was like, man, I said, like he's looking bad. 1st and 10 at the 23. There's a handoff, and this time it gets bottled. Jones gets bottled up. I'm sorry, it was Mason gets bottled up. Lost about a yard in the play. And Georgia probably beat the shit out of Tennessee. Yeah, Kirby, I think Georgia owns Tennessee. They'll probably beat the crap out of them. So second down and 11 from the 24. We got 3:13 to go in the 4th. McCarthy back to throw. And catch made by Jefferson. We'll get to the 20, down to the 15, to the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Man. Yeah, this is what I needed. This is what I needed from Jefferson the whole game. But hasn't happened. But I need another touchdown by him. But the Bears call a timeout. I need another touchdown by Jefferson. And that would really I don't know. I'm so far behind in fantasy. I don't know if I don't know if another touchdown is going to do it. Let's see what the points are now. Yeah, I mean, I still need probably 2 touchdowns. Well, always next week. So 3rd and 1 for Minnesota. 3rd and 1 for the Vikings at the 14-yard line. And the quarterback's gonna keep it to the 10, to the 5, and he will score. J.J. McCarthy scores. Touchdown. Man, 26-17. 14-yard run by J.J. McCarthy. Man, it's been a totally different, really 4th quarter, really. What, you don't think Aaron Anderson's a stud receiver? I do. I think he's our best receiver. The extra point's up and good. Man, it's a 10-point game now. Man, this game really, wow. It was 17-6, and Minnesota couldn't complete a pass. They couldn't complete a pass. Then all of a sudden they could. It was like they just turned the switch on and okay, let's complete passes now. That's crazy. It's crazy how this game just flipped. It's just it's crazy. I thought Chicago was going to run away with it after McCarthy threw that pick 6. I'm like, man, this guy can't complete a pass. And now it's become where Caleb Williams can't complete a pass. It's like, man, what happened? What happened with these teams? Man, 164 yards to -1 in the 4th quarter. That's domination. There's a kickoff. And that's going to be a touchback. So 1st and 10. Chicago at the 35-yard line. I bet they are mad. Wouldn't you be mad? They had this game on lockdown, man. I mean, when Wright had the pick six, McCarthy couldn't complete a pass until they scored their first touchdown, and then he another touchdown, and now another touchdown. I mean, McCarthy looked like a different quarterback these last 3 drives. All right, so 1st and 10, Chicago at their own 35. It's like, man, it's like. Williams throws, and Komet makes a catch at the 35 for a first down. Nice one-handed catch by Komet. First down. Man, that's a catch. That ball never hit the ground. As Williams back to throw. Does towards the end. We've got a guy open. Overthrew him. Man, overthrew Moore. Oh my goodness. Overthrew him. He had him. Man, he had Moore on the sideline. That was a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. That definitely should have been a touchdown. Man. So second and 10 at the 34. So they need 2 scores. As Williams looking to throw and incomplete, man. 3rd and 10. Another horrible throw, man. Even the pass at Komet wasn't that great. Komet made a great play, but Moore was wide open, and Williams just, I guess he was throwing to the stands. Horrible. Oh, those painted fingernails. 3rd and 10. As Williams throws, and another pass way overthrown. 4th down. No, now there's a flag down. Are they going to get bailed out here? Yeah, illegal contact against the defense. So that they're going to get bailed out on that. That was a horrible pass. Man. So where's the legal contact at? Oh yeah, you're riding him. Yeah, that's a good call. Good call. 1st and 10 now at the 29-yard line. As Williams, they bring pressure, got hit and caught. I know it was not caught. It's incomplete, man. And now another flag down. 2 more flags down as DJ Moore got tattooed going across the middle. And I'm sure they're going to say personal foul. Hit the receiver too hard. So fucking stupid, man. I hate this call. I hate this fucking call. There's no targeting in the NFL, but there's no targeting in the NFL. So it was a personal foul against the defense. I hate that call. I hate that call. What's the defender supposed to do there? That dumb call, man. What a dumb call. They had roughing the pass. They picked it up. They had roughing the passer. That's what they said in the broadcast. That they picked that play. They picked that one up, but they had roughing the passer. So I like that a little better now because that wasn't a personal foul on the receiver. What are you supposed to do? Let him make? Are you supposed to let him catch it now? But yeah, look, they said on the broadcast that it was a roughing the passer. So if Minnesota has killed themselves on penalties on this drive, they could have been off the field, but they had illegal contact. Now they've had roughing the passer. And so DJ Moore got hit hard, man. Man. So you got 2:12 to go. Oh yeah, but yeah, Olave's he didn't tweet he didn't tweet about the hospital balls like he always did about Derek Carr. So 3 points since the opening drive for the Bears offense. But they have a 1st and 10 at the 15. But they've been helped by penalties on this drive. So 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line, 2:12 to go. As Williams, pressure, now going to scramble, going to run, the 10 to the 5, and did he score? There's a flag down. They still haven't determined anything yet. And touchdown. Finally her touchdown. But there's a flag down. No, he's out of bounds. No, he's down the 1-yard line. His foot's out of bounds. Right? His foot's out of bounds, right? He's down the 1-yard line. He's down the 1-yard line. They had to go onside kick, don't they? They only got one timeout. They have no choice. They have to go onside kick. They only have one timeout. They'll never get the ball back. It is 1st and goal at the 1. So there's 2:04 left. It's 1st and goal for the Bears. Yeah, where's this offense been the whole second half? I know they've been kind of helped by penalties, but still. I see. What? All right, here we go. So it's going to be 1st and goal. And there's 2:05 left. Yeah, they should just hand the ball to Swift, huh? Probably Swift. So 1st and goal at the half-yard line. No, that's not Swift in the backfield. Now he comes in motion, and they're gonna throw it, and they got a guy wide open, caught, touchdown. There's a Dunze with the reception, touchdown. So now it's 27-23. So now they'll have the extra point. It only took 51 seconds to score. So now it's going to be a 3-point game if they get the extra point, and they'll go for the onside kick. So 2:02 left. Extra points up and good. 3-point game with 2:02 left. So I'm pretty sure that they got to go for the onside kick because it's only got one timeout. I know they have the 2-minute warning, but so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't have the door open. No, he don't. He wants to go outside. I had the door closed. Hey, go. Put him out the door. That door. Yeah, he thought that door was open, but he hit his head against that. Well, he hasn't been in here. Man. So McCarthy is thrown for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And he also has a rushing touchdown. So he's had a really role reversal. Wait, they're not doing the onside kick. No, they're not going onside kick here. Wow, so they're not going with the onside kick. They're kicking off. And that's going to be returnable to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, to the 25. Very smart because it's going to take it to the 2-minute warning. That was very smart because it takes it to the 2-minute warning, and again because now the Bears they were hoping to get the 2-minute warning timeout, but now they get the 2-minute warning timeout and they have 1 timeout left. Man, it's gonna be tough to win this game. Yeah, Bears only have 1 timeout. Man. I guess that'll be questioned of why he didn't go for the onside kick there. So yeah, I guess he figured that Minnesota would kneel it in the end zone, but no, that wasn't the right play. The right play was to run it out and take more time off the clock. So, yeah, that was a, But with these stupid kickoff rules, you have to tell them that you're going to do an onside kick now, which makes no sense. You have to tell them that you're doing the onside kick. Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe they wanted to kick it out of the end zone and make sure there's a touchback there, and then there's no time off the clock, and then you get the 2-minute warning timeout, and then they get their timeout, which is 2 timeouts. So. But now it didn't work out that way for Chicago. But they passed on that field goal early in the game. When the analytics said go for it, and they didn't get it, and then they took the field goal. So some of these teams just they look too much to analytics and not just common sense. Anyway. Yes, but it was heads up for Minnesota on special teams. They probably told him in the return it out if you can. We got a minute and 55 left. Chicago has a 1 timeout, so they'll stop it. Of course, they'll stop it at this next play. There's a handoff up to the 40, and hold on the football for Mason. Going to be second down. Yep. So second down and 7. Woo! Oh, you've been barking up a storm today. He's just been barking all day today, man. So second down and 7. And they're going to hand it off. And Mason's going to get nothing. It'll be third down. So they got 40, a minute. They're going to get the ball around 15 seconds maybe. If they'll get a first down here. So they'll get this down to close to a minute. So, they can't run it out. So third and 7 here for Minnesota. Third and 7. We got a minute and about a minute and 3 left. All right. So we got are we going to commercial? Disney? Are we going to commercial break? No good. No commercial. Good. That's right. 44. If their kicker would have kicked it through the end zone, they would have had over it. Right. They would have had over a minute. It would have changed the clock. Yep. You're right. Just so third and 7. All right, so Minnesota will run it again, and Mason gets about 2. So at 46, but they're gonna punt it with about 18 seconds, something like that. Well, they'll call a timeout. Yeah, Minnesota will call a timeout. Yeah, Dennis Allen looked like he had it figured out until the fourth quarter. McCarthy couldn't complete a pass until the fourth quarter. Then all of a sudden, he could. So, yeah, I mean, it looked like Dennis Allen was, he was calling a great game. Yeah. So, yeah. Are we going to get a Hail Mary? Man, we'll see. Yeah, man. Yeah, it looked like early. It looked until the fourth quarter, man. McCarthy couldn't complete a freaking pass, man. I was like, man, they look worse than the Saints offensively. Then all of a sudden, they were able to run the ball, and then McCarthy completed a few passes, threw 2 touchdown passes, ran one in. All right, so punt time for Minnesota. I'd go punt block here, man. It's only your only chance. Punts away. And gonna make the fair catch at the 20. And there's 9 seconds left. And there's 9 seconds left. I was thinking the same thing. I know. I was like, man, they look worse than the Saints offensively. I was like, God damn. So they look freaking horrible. I mean, fuck. He had like 40 yards passing until like into the fourth quarter. All right, so 1st and 10, and Chicago, they need a miracle. I guess we're gonna do. I guess we're just. I don't know what they're gonna do here. Oh, they're gonna try to just throw it around. They just get a snap, and was they offside? There's a flag down? Would they do a false start or illegal motion? I don't know what the hell that play was. Legal shift. It was legal shift. It was a legal shift. Man. The legal shift. And now they're back at the 15-yard line. So, yeah, I mean, Minnesota just has 2 guys at the line. Everybody else is way downfield. All right, here's the catch made, and they're just going to toss it around, and they're going to get tackled. No, not tackled. Okay, now they're tackled. Actually, there's a fumble in the last play of the game. There's actually a fumble in the last play of the game recovered by Minnesota, and the game is over. Man. Man. Yeah, all right. I got points now. I think I got some points back after I've been losing all the time. Let's see what I got now. I guess it's not going to tell me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got my. I've been losing a lot. I've been losing a lot. Yeah. Man, yes, it was. What a different. Man, that fourth quarter was just night and day different. I don't like these hats, man. I mean, it's just a purple hat. It's just hard to tell what the fuck it is. I don't like these hats. Every year it seems like they come out with their hats are getting worse. And they're probably $45, $50. Yeah, I don't like the hats. I don't like them. I think that's ugly. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't pay $45, $50 for that fucking hat. Yeah. Oh, well, hey. Boy, you about to go inside. He has been barking all day today. He's been bad today. He needs to be. You need to go inside. You about to go inside. Hey! Man, hold on. Man, hold on. He's going inside. Hey, get inside right now. He's just... All he's done is bark all day today. Bark, 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 bark. All right. Yeah, so the Vikings, man, win 27-24 over the Bears. And I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. No idea what I'm doing tomorrow. But you guys have a good one. And I'll see y'all later.